But there was a problem that Suzuno doesn't know anything about technology. She was going to fall down the escalator and was shocked as she saw people were talking on the TV. Suddenly, he saw Shishu collapsed because of her beauty. He says, please make me a sandwich with your beautiful hand. Hey my friend, after we found out that General Luciel, Mao's assistant, allied with Olba, the leader of heroes, and they attacked the planet Earth to get rid of Mao and Emilia in order to gain wealth and titles for themselves. But Mao didn't give up and defeated them easy peasy, bro, when he regained his full strength. Then we know that Albert, Emilia's friend, is the reason behind the earthquakes and the strange sounds that Shishu was hearing. Days later, Luciel discovered an abandoned place at Shishu's school from which they could recharge their mana. Ashia, Mao, Shishu, and Emilia went there. But what a surprise, bro! There was nothing, just an electronic game and empty food bags. Luciel took advantage of them to get his own game back. Such a scumbag, man, as he was living there with Olba. Days later, while Mao was returning from work, he saw a girl spying on Ashia and Luciel. What? But when the girl noticed Mao's presence, she fell down the stairs on her face and told Mao, "Prepare to fight your most powerful enemy." Who's this girl and what she wants from them? And that's what we'll find out in today's recap. And without wasting more time, let's step into the story. Let's go, my friend.
現実は苦しみと痛みと虚しさだけが漂っている。
On the next day, Mao and Ashia were eating breakfast. Suddenly, a girl knocked on the door. Mao and Ashia were surprised. Who's there? Ashia says to him it could be the girl who fell on the stairs yesterday. Mao opened the door. The girl introduced herself. "My name is Kamazuki Suzuno. I will be your neighbor. And this gift is just an apology for what happened last night." Mao took the box, but it was too heavy and he fell to the ground because of its weight, of this box I mean. Ashia introduced himself. Suzuno told him, "Unfortunately, I didn't meet the owner of this house, but she told me a lot about you." Luciel was talking inside. Suzuno was surprised as Miki told her that there were only 2 people who was living there. Ashia responded, "Don't care about him, he is just a parasite." Nothing more. But the most strange thing is that Suzuno wears a kimono and speaks formally. It seemed that it's the first time for her to be in Japan. However, at this time, Merda called Emilia. Merda asked her if the package had arrived. Emilia replied, "Yes, it arrived." But what this box contained? Merda says this box contains magic power, meaning she turned the magic energy from Intesla into an energy drink and put them in a bottle, like that, like medicine. Emilia replied, "Do you mean that this drink charges the magic energy?" Merda replied, "Exactly, but be careful. You must take the required dose, not a little bit more, which is a bottle in the morning and another in the evening. You can't drink 2 bottles at the same time." Minutes later, Emilia went to Mao's apartment to practice her favorite hobby, which is spying on them. But there was a problem here, which is the weather. It was very hot, mate. She is thinking, "I think I should leave my favorite hobby now and rest at my home in my air conditioning," as Emilia literally melted from the sun heat. Suddenly, Emilia heard Suzuno's voice. She teaches Luciel how to wash and dry clothes. Emilia was shocked. Who's this girl and what she's doing there in Mao's apartment? No way, man, no way. Could she be a demon like them? I have to make sure of that. And then she sneaked inside under the window. But Suzuno was teaching Luciel how to cook as Ashia was sick. No more. Suzuno asked Luciel for a little ginger, but they didn't have it in the fridge as they were very poor, man. Only having tomatoes and cucumbers. Nothing more. Suzuno went to her apartment to bring the ginger, so Emilia quickly ran away. But she fell down the stairs again, bro. Again. But Mao saved her at the last moment. Emilia got very angry and hit him in his face. What? But why, bro? What did he do? Sad, man. Moments later, everyone entered Mao's house. Luciel told her, "I brought you your stuff that fell out," and then asked her, "Why are you drinking this drink?" Emilia got nervous. It's not your business, man. Lucian responded, be careful, because Asha got sick because of these drinks. Asha screamed, I'm a human being like you. It's normal for me to get sick, nothing more. Susan introduced herself to Emilia. It turns out that she comes from a rural country that adheres to traditions. So Susan speaks formally and wears a kimono. Mao whispered, I need to learn more about this world. Emilia heard it. She replied, you work too much, demon. You don't have the time to research and study. Mao told her, this is in your dream. Now I'm progressing in my human life, and in a few days I will be the official supervisor of our McDonald's restaurant. Susan asked them, what's your relationship between you two? Emilia replied, I wish this person dies as soon as it's possible. It will be the happiest day of my life. What? But Emilia felt something strange, that this situation was repeated before, and then she remembered that it happened with Shisho. Emilia whispered in Susan's ear, could you have fallen in love with Mao? Susan came out of the room very quickly, telling her, lower your voice before he hears us. Emilia realized that Susan fell in love with Mao. And decided not to tell her about Chisho in order not to be sad, and then she gave her her phone number and her home location to call her if something happened. On the next day, Mao went out to work. Susanoo gave him a box containing food, like a lunchbox. Hours later, Emilia was returning from home, and as usual, she went to McDonald's restaurant to spy on Mao. Merda asked her, any news about energy drinks? Emilia replied, nah, I have been drinking it for several days, but I didn't use the magic till now, as I were too busy spying on Mao. Anyway, what's the news in Tesla? Merda responded, nothing, just nothing. Organization hadn't moved, but they are planning behind the scenes, and there is a high probability that they will send assassins to Japan to get rid of you and Mao, so be careful. Back to Mao. The manager says, as you know, I will go for the opening party of our new branch, and I will leave you the full responsibility of this restaurant. If you need anything, just call me. Mao understood everything and went to eat. Shishu wondered, what is this box? Mao replied, this is my lunchbox. Shishu asked him, who made it? Is it Asha? Mao replied, no. There was a girl who moved to an apartment next door to us and gave me this food. Shishu burst out of anger. Is this food made by that girl? Mao replied, I don't know. This is food and I am hungry. I want to eat. But I think, yeah, she made it. Shishu opened the box and it was just a normal meal. But there was another box under it. Shishu got nervous, went to see what inside this box. When he opened it, the big shock might, it was a cake with a heart painted on it. Holy moly. Lovers fight, man. At this time, Emilia went to buy some food from the supermarket. Suddenly, a thief broke into the place. Then Bloai tried to help her, but Emilia kept him away from the fight, telling him to call the police. Then she summoned the legendary sword. But strangely, the thief was using magic. Suddenly, the thief appears with a giant machete. Emilia says, I don't know if you are a human or a demon, but for your sake, don't attack these people in this place. Then she attacked him heavily, but after moments of fighting, Emilia's magic power was over. The thief took advantage of that opportunity and attacked her with his magic shots. Emilia dodged it, but the thief surrounded her with a machete. Suddenly, the young man who was working in the supermarket threw tomato and fruits at him. The thief ran away. The young man asked Emilia to stay in the store until the police come, because this is the rules. Emilia thinks, the power I gained from the magic drink was much stronger than the power I used in my first fight against Luciel, but the thief's magic shots disabled my power. Suddenly, Shishu called Emilia, screaming, there is a big problem here, please help me. Emilia got nervous. Oh, what happened? Shishu replied, Mao took a box of food made by a girl's hand, not me. Emilia thought there was a tragic event, a terrible misery that happened. Sad, man. On the next day, Emilia and Chishu went to Mao's house. Emilia told her, when the door is opened, talk to Mao about the other girl. Shishu replied, hi captain, yeah. But there was a problem. That Suzuno was the one who opened the door. Shishu got nervous. She couldn't say a word. After a few minutes, Shishu understood everything, and Suzuno was making food for Mao and the others as Asha was sick, so she helped them to get better. Moments after the food was ready, Lucian was sleeping in a bed made of cartons. Like cats, man. But there was a problem, that Mao didn't bring him a dish and give him a little food. in the empty food box, just like cats. Shishu says, "Oh, I wish I could cook like you." Suzuno replied, "Cooking is very easy, and you will learn it very quickly. I'm sure of it." Suzuno told him, "I'm trying to get rid of the excess food that I have because I brought a large amount of food and it can spoil due to the summer heat, and I'm currently looking for a job." Mao told her, "Why don't you come and work with us at McDonald's? Shishu is there and we will teach you everything." Everyone was shocked because they know that Shishu loves Mao. But Mao is an idiot. He doesn't know that. Emilia told her not to rush into making such a decision because there are pros and cons in every job. Suzuno is convinced by her words. Asha asked Emilia to help Suzuno with buying some clothes and equipments for women. Suzuno responded, "Sadly, I have a shortage of clothes, shoes, bags, and everything I need." Emilia took her for shopping. Asha asked Mao to drive Shishu to her house, and Mao actually took his bike and went with her. Shishu asked, "Why your bike doesn't have a back seat?" Mao replied, "Because it's banned and charged with a $50 as fines." Shishu said to him, "I will make you a lunch today." Mao agreed, "Of course, yes, eating for free." Oh, lucky me, man. But she managed to resist and confessed her love to Mao. Mao was shocked, and suddenly Suzuno appeared, telling him, "I didn't know you were so loved." Shishu burst out of shame, man. The worst situation in the world. Shishu took Mao's bike and ran away. Then Suzuno went to the train station to meet Emilia. Suzuno told her, "What are we going to do now? Are we going to take the so-called train or not?" Emilia replied, "Wait a minute. How did you come to this town?" Suzuno says, "I used the magic kit and I came here." Emilia was shocked. Wait a minute. Are you from Tesla? Why didn't you say from the beginning? I thought you were from a rural country or something." Suzuno replied, "You didn't ask. Only it says don't be friend with Mao. Don't approach Mao. Don't get close to Mao." That's it. And we received information that you allied with the Demon King, Mao. Emilia replied, "That's impossible for me to ally with someone like him." "Just wait a second. Are you the person who attacked me the last night in the supermarket?" Suzuno didn't understand because she doesn't know what a supermarket is. She thought it was a new kind of food or something. Emilia told her that someone attacked her, but when Emilia focused on Suzuno's features, as her face, eye, and her height, she confirmed that it wasn't her. Emilia told her we should get on the train quickly to not be late for work. But there was a problem that Suzuno doesn't know anything about technology. She was going to fall down the escalator and was shocked as she saw people were talking on the TV. Emilia asked her, "What did you learn about Japan?" Suzuno replied, "I found out that the kimono is a traditional costume. So I read a lot of manga that contained this costume. But there was a problem that Suzuno read everything about ancient Japan." The time of samurai, man, not the present. Emilia told her, anyway, "Why did you come to Japan?" Suzuno replied, "The Sorcerer's Council is looking for the truth behind the disappearance of Olba, but everyone knew that Olba broke the rules and decided to act himself, and currently our goal is to eliminate the Demon King. Since that, I made sure that you are an ally of ours, and I want to help you to get rid of the Demon King." Emilia replied, "I don't need anyone's help because the Sorcerer's Council targeted innocent people during their attack on the cafe. But I want to warn you not to take a reckless step as Mao is still the king of demons." And then she gave her fashion magazines to learn everything about modern fashion. Emilia told her, "I have to go to work. We will meet again when I finished my work." Back to McDonald's restaurant. The strange thing is that there were no customers, man. This place looks like the desert, buddy. No one was there. And that's because of the new restaurant, which opened in front of them and took all the customers. And the manager was very furious because she was called to the headquarters because of loss of a large number of customers. But the manager told Mao, "If we lose the competition, we will go to the North Pole. We will freeze from cold. You get it, little kid, or not? I will give you the maximum authority to defeat that restaurant. By anyway." Hours later, a short young man with a blue hair came into the restaurant, asking for the manager. Mao told him that she went on a mission. The young man handed over an ID card. Mao was shocked because this person is the owner of the KFC restaurant and his name is Mitsuki. Mitsuki told him, "Sorry for being late, but I'm busy because of my customers. But unfortunately, I won't be able to meet the beautiful manager. Suddenly, he saw Shishu collapsed because of her beauty. He says, please, please make me a sandwich with your beautiful hand. She was embarrassed, man. Moments later, Mao apologized to her for not being able to do anything. But now, we have the opportunity to defeat Mitsuki. Mao asked Asha to spy on the KFC. At this time, Emilia finished work, and when she came out, she saw Suzuno. Emilia told Rika that Suzuno is an old friend. Suzuno replied, I waited for you to finish your work, so you could go with me to McDonald's, as it is where Mao works. I know you warned me about him, but I can't leave him alone. Rika was shocked. What? Could it be a fight between lovebirds? Rika understood everything wrong, man. Sad, bro. Okay, my friend, this is the part 4 of Mao's story, and if you like it, please don't forget us with your like and subscribe, and share your opinion with us with a comment down below. So, that's it. Peace out, man.